Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm back for a little June update, weigh-in update, mid-year refresh. I'm gonna give you all the ins and outs of what's been going on since I gave you an update a couple months ago. I think my last update was a March update. And let you know what my plans are moving forward for the second half of the year. So let's get into it. Since the beginning of the year, I've been going back and forth with calorie counting. I was pretty consistent with it at the beginning of the year. Then I kind of fell off, and then I started doing it again, and then I fell off again, and then I recommitted to doing it again. Yeah, so that's been back and forth. My weight's been up and down and up and down, and I just haven't made any progress. It's been 6 months, and there's been no progress with the scale or with eating or with anything really. And I'm tired of it. I have to take the reins. I have to take back control over my eating and food and my weight loss, and I'm tired of not seeing progress. I haven't seen progress since I completed 75 hard. It's been 2 years ago now, and I feel like, I don't want to say I wasted all that time, because I feel like I've grown mentally in those last 2 years, and a lot since the beginning of this year, and a lot since the very beginning of my weight loss journey in 2020. So, or early 2019 really, or late 2019, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, there's been mental growth, so it hasn't been a waste, but I have let a lot of time pass without really digging in and letting myself be successful and see progress. So I am ready to change that for sure. So I think it was about the middle of the month, middle of June, I decided to recommit to calorie counting again, and I've done it I think every day since June 17th-ish, I think, is when I started, and I really committed back to it again. And today's July 2nd, so however many days that is how many days I've been consistently tracking. And I did make some changes to the way I've been tracking. So I am not tracking fruits or vegetables. Not that I eat a ton, I've been eating a ton of them right now, but I maybe have a little bit of fruit with lunch and a little bit with dinner. But I'm not tracking that, and if I get hungry at some point in the day and you know it's not going to quite fit in my calories, I'll have like an apple or something, and I just don't count it. And that's been, I don't know why, but that's just taken like a weight off my shoulders. Even though it hasn't really increased the amount of fruits and veggies I'm eating all that much, it just, I don't know why, but it just makes things seem easier for some reason. So that's been going really well. It's kind of like a mesh of like WW a little bit. I know when I did the WW Blue Plan, a lot of other things were free foods too. Fruits and veggies were free, and then I think like eggs and chicken breasts and stuff like that. But I'm just doing the fruits and veggies are free for calorie counting. And then, so I did change my calorie range a little bit to help compensate with that. I was eating between 1,700 up right under like 2,000, so between 1,700 and 1,900, but now I'm doing between 1,500 and 1,800. That's my daily goal. That's my range for the day-to-day. But the other kind of rule I added in for tracking is it's okay if I go over, like if I go into the 2,000s a little bit, or have a really, really high day, as long as I track it, like that I have to track it. Even if I eat like 2,500 calories one day, I don't know. I haven't done that, but there was one day I went into the 2,000s a little bit. I think it was Father's Day. We were grilling out, and I just enjoyed myself, and I think I went in a little bit then. But other than that, like, I've pretty much stayed in my range, and it's been good. But yeah, if I go over, it's fine. I just have to track it. I'm just trying to get my head into the space of tracking, and just so I know what's going in and out of my body. And I'm trying to hit about 80 grams of protein. I'm not being super strict with that. But yeah, but it's been going really well. I've been loving being back to tracking, and I am seeing some progress on the scale, which I'll talk about in a minute. So it's good, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better, and yeah, so overall the food part of things is going really well. I'm eating foods I love and eating in a way that is sustainable for a lifetime, and not something that is very restricting that I know I can't sustain for the rest of my life. So that's that. I've been doing pretty good, drinking a gallon of water a day. The last couple days I've kind of not quite hit it, but overall for the last couple months I've been doing pretty good, getting in a gallon of water a day. Exercise, at the beginning of the year I I started out before the beginning of the year going to the gym about 5 days a week. I would get up at 4:45, do some Bible time, and go do a workout in the mornings before work. And that was great. I got into the habit, and getting up was easier, but throughout the day, I was just exhausted, and I would be stressing about getting to bed at a certain time so that I would get enough sleep, and it just overall was not working. So I stopped doing that, I think, around April maybe. I haven't been getting up early, so I sleep in until about 6 and I get up, and my goal is to do my bike pedals and my Bible time in the mornings before work, and I haven't been doing great with that this last week, but overall I've been doing okay with it. Like, I would say at least like 2 or 3 days a week I've been getting up, but I'm really gonna knuckle down this week and make myself get up every day before work and do my 30-minute pedals. I'm gonna stop pressing the snooze button because that's what I've been doing. 6 a.m. isn't that early. Like, I can get up at 6 a.m. It's not that big of a deal, but the alarm goes off and I'm just like, no, but we're gonna get up. So that's been going well. And then my goal is to slowly start working out at home. I wanna start at least do 2 home workouts a week. I did one last week, and I think I did one the week before maybe. But that hasn't been going the best, but I'm really gonna try to use the last couple months of summer. I'm gonna call the gym, which I forgot to do. I need to call the gym and kind of pause my membership and try to get into the habit of working out at home so that I can cancel my membership and save on that money each month. So that's the goal for exercise. Like I said, it's been going okay, but I can do better. All right, now let's get into the weigh-in. Probably what everybody actually wants to hear and talk about. I started off 2023 at 174.8, which is only about 10-ish pounds down from my overall highest that I was back in I don't remember if I weighed in like end of 2019, early 2020. I was 185.4, so right now I'm 174.8. So I am bummed that I'm only about 10-ish pounds down from my very beginning, whenever I was almost 35 pounds down 2 years ago, but we're not gonna talk about that. It's fine. So yeah, 174.8 is where I started at the beginning of the year. And then the beginning of June, I got up pretty high to about 178-ish, which when I saw that number, because then I was higher than I was definitely like not 10 pounds down anymore. I was only like 7-ish pounds down, I guess, and I was just so mad at myself. I was like, okay, that was whenever I flipped the switch. I was like, you have got to commit to calorie counting. This is ridiculous. So like I said, I committed to calorie counting these last several weeks, and I weighed in July 1st at 174.4, so I am down about 3.6 pounds, if I'm doing the math correctly, from the beginning of the month, and then, or from my highest in the month. I don't remember what I weighed at the very beginning of June, but at some point in June I hit 178. So I got that back down, and then I'm still down 0.4 for the year. So it's a very, very, very tiny, minuscule weight loss for the year, but at least I'm down. I was so nervous whenever I went to weigh in yesterday that I was gonna have it like be higher than I was at the beginning of the year, and I was like, I just want to have like a little bit. I'm gonna be a little bit down, and I am. So I am just ready to refresh. I'm ready for a mid-year refresh. We've gone through 6 full months. Now we have 6 full months left, and I'm ready to finally see some progress, and like for real this time. I know I've been saying this for years. I'm gonna see progress. This is a new year, new me, and blah, 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 but I'm ready for real. I talked to my friend Erin. I met her on Instagram. Her Instagram's Erin Losing Weight, and we talk almost every day, and we keep each other in check, and we both are like, maybe this is it. Maybe like instead of starting off at the beginning of a year, maybe starting at the middle of a year is what we needed, and maybe this time it'll be successful and it'll work. So I'm hoping it works for the both of us and we can get this done, because I don't know, I feel like I'm in a different headspace in general than I have been in the past. Like, I do feel really good about myself. I've bought clothes that I actually feel good in instead of buying clothes to just get me by until I lose the weight. Like, I feel pretty confident in most things I wear. Not all the time, obviously, and I still am bigger than I want to be, and I don't fit into some clothes that I really want to fit into. But I feel like if I can get through these summer months and make progress, then the winter's gonna be easy. I feel like I thrive in the winter because I don't like summer. I don't like being hot. So if I can really knuckle down and push through these really hot months where I feel like crap and I hate it and I just feel gross, then I can do anything, right? And when I started, this might be TMI, I'm gonna talk about my period for a minute. When I started calorie counting again this month, I was starting it the week before my period, which if y'all know about phases of menstrual cycles, the luteal phase is like the hardest phase. It's where it's the week before your period and you just feel like, I don't know, like emotional and moody and you want to eat everything and you're bloated and you just feel terrible. And I made it through that week calorie counting. So I was telling myself, like, look, you made it through, you did it, it's possible. So keep it going, keep it going. So I restarted my calorie counting journey in the middle of like the hardest week of the month. And it's the hardest time of year for me. Like, people say they get the winter blues. I get the summer blues because I hate being hot and I hate summer, which it hasn't been that hot so far this summer, which makes me nervous for fall. Like, are we gonna get like a really hot fall? I don't know, we'll see. But I'm starting this in like the hardest times of the year for me, in the month for me. So, and I've been successful. So if I can do it at this time of year, I can do it any time of year. And so that's what I just keep telling myself. And yeah, so we're gonna make some progress, and I'm going to get back to doing monthly weigh-in updates for you. So I hope you like these, and if you want me to continue doing this, let me know. If you don't, then you can let me know that too. But yeah, making these videos really help me. It kind of allows me to reflect on the previous month. For this video, I'm reflecting on the last 6 months essentially. But yeah, it allows me to reflect and see where I am and reevaluate and kind of talk things out. Talking things out to you guys really helps me to figure out things in my head. So thank you for listening and thank you for watching. As always, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, press the subscribe button if you haven't already. All those things really help out my channel. They're so much appreciated. And come follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see more content. I try to post all kinds of content on both channels. What I eat in a days, stuff about daycare, just what I'm doing throughout the day, especially on Instagram. I post on stories a lot. But TikTok has stories now too, so maybe I should start storying over there. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, come find me over there if you want to. And I will see you guys in my next video.